on. No. Come on, pumpkin. Good morning. I'm T. Waldron. I'm having a hard time wrangling my cat. Come on. You can do it. Get up this way. She is 17. You're very good. Thank you. Go ahead. Go on. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, so we have some snow here again. Imagine that. Oh, what's happening? Rotate device. Uh-oh, my device went upside down. Sorry. There we go. Okay, hi. Again, I'm T. Waldron. This is Pumpkin, and we're here for a little gratitude with attitude. Thanks for being here. I'm very grateful you're here. And you too, Fractal. Thanks for being here. Cheers. So this morning we've got a little caramel macchiato coffee and some protein shake. Cheers to you. Would you like some of this, pumpkin? No, I didn't think so. Somebody said I should offer you that yesterday. I know you don't like coffee. So are you staying safe this morning? This snow is coming down like crazy. Hey, Kevin, good morning. Good to see ya. Yeah, I got out of the gym this morning from spin class, and it was snowing pretty good. We had maybe like about an inch already. And then I stopped at the store to get some rock salt. And of course they were out of it. I knew they would be, but then I got some kitty litter. So we'll shovel, and then we'll put a little bit of that down just to have people have a little grip on the sidewalk and stuff when we're walking so we don't slip. But I hope you're staying warm, Kevin. I hope you have good weather there. Let's do some deep breathing, and then I have an excerpt from this book to read you. And it's called Business Secrets from the Battlefield to the Boardroom. And it's pretty interesting. It's all different stories. It says, this book is a collection of stories from the U.S. military veterans, their spouses and parents. It's designed for anyone who has struggled, sacrificed, and dedicated part of their lives in service to others while achieving their dreams. So I thought that would be an inspirational story for us this morning. But let's close our eyes. We'll do some deep breathing first. Inhale through your nose and hold it. Yep. And exhale through your mouth and hold it out. And inhale. And exhale. We're going to hold it out after we exhale. This is regulating our nervous system. And we do this practice together, but you can do this any time of day. Inhale. If you need to calm down, if you're in traffic, if the phone rings and you don't feel like answering it and you just need a breath, you can take one breath and do this. And then exhale. And you can also say what you're feeling. Say, oh, when that phone rings, I get stressed out, because that takes you out of your amygdala and it puts you into your thinking brain, your neocortex. So it's a powerful tool. And I like to use it throughout the day whenever a stressful situation or something I perceive to be stressful pops up. So, yeah, I saw the teacher who left yesterday at 5:16, and when I went into class today, he said, "Oh, it's nice of you to show up for class today." He totally mocked me. He's funny. So that was interesting. All right, this is part one. It's again by Frank Zakari, and this was actually recommended by Chase Hughes. And he talks about all sorts of different strategies the U.S. government has used to do many things, but to strengthen soldiers, to help us fight wars. I mean, he worked for the government for many, many years, and he shares a lot of his tactics online. And he's really got a very interesting and informative channel and content. So this is, again, Business Secrets from the Battlefield to the Boardroom by Frank Zakari. So this is part one by actually Frank Zakari. So each one has a segment from a different soldier or a family member. And he says, selfless service is larger than just one person. And that's his own quote. And then he puts this quote in: a veteran is someone who, at one point in their life, wrote a blank check made payable to the United States of America for an amount up to and including their life. And that's unknown. Hi, Selena, welcome. Yeah, so, and he writes about this, and I find this very interesting because then I'm going to apply it to how we can apply this to our own lives. So here he goes. With very few exceptions, the men and women who serve their country, whether in peacetime or war, make sacrifices such as family separations, often isolated tours of duty, long and difficult hours with no extra pay, etc. They serve you and me through their efforts, often in dangerous circumstances. Why do men and women leave the comforts of home and commit to protecting and serving this country despite possibly losing their lives? They did not join for power, medals, or glory, and certainly not for the money. Most veterans I have spoken to with over the years give one of the following answers. It's for, number one, love of the U.S. and the many freedoms we have as Americans. Number two, love of their family. Number three, hope that by serving, none of their loved ones will ever have to fight in a war. Number four, sense of duty. Number five, following a family tradition to serve. Number six, desire to become part of something bigger than themselves. Number seven, an opportunity for a new life. Number eight, desire to leave an unsatisfying situation in life. Number nine, opportunity to learn a marketable skill. 10, lack the funds or opportunity to attend college. 11, desire to travel. 12, do something meaningful with their life. And 13, I was drafted. That would be pre-1973. Yeah. Hey, Demon Shadow, welcome. Yeah, so we're reading from this book, From the Battlefield to the Boardroom. Whatever the reason, we all learn to put our nation's welfare or the Army or your branch of service and subordinates before our desires. Selfless service is larger than just one person. In serving your country, you're doing your duty loyally without recognition or gain. Life was no longer about you, it's about us. And a bond was created with your unit, squad, platoon, division, or whatever term you used. It was about caring and helping the person next to you. It's about trusting and respecting that each person was trained and would perform their job. It is a life with honor. So I just wanted to share that with you because regardless how you feel about the military, yeah. Oh, I know, Gina, you're on your third snow day. Isn't it fabulous? Congratulations. It's great to see you here. Poor cat. She's awesome. She's so happy. She comes here on purpose to visit with you guys, Spartan. You must be new. Welcome. Anyway, so he's talking about how, veterans want to serve for something bigger. And I want to compare that to what each of us can do in this world today. If you can possibly put aside some of the scrolling and some of the watching TV and all the other distractions and learn to get to know and to love yourself, then you can fight a battle in this world, and you can actually change the world for the better, for your family, for yourself, for all of humanity, and we can all do it. So that's why I wanted to share this with you. The power of doing what's right even when no one's looking, right? Yeah, Pumpkin agrees. So, yeah, I'm not sure, Marty. But I want to say thank you to our moderator, Imran Hossain. He keeps our chat positive and full of mom energy. Thanks, Imran. I really appreciate you. So yeah, and if we can get to know the divinity within each of us, the Christ conscious, the Buddha nature, the Krishna spirit, all of that, it's all, we know what to do. We know how to do what's right. And it's a point of taking the time and slowing down from the world, and then maybe helping our neighbors, maybe being kind to ourselves, of course, but also then being kind to others. Yeah, let's see. GR, you posted in your group. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you so much, BTM Gam3. I appreciate that. Her name is Pumpkin. She's 17. Yeah. Oh, okay. You posted in your group about feeling spiritually exhausted. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? You've gotten these 3 days to recharge, G. Because you know what? It is. We're fighting a battle, and there are forces at play that want to distract us and keep us focused on the external world, how we're going to get the best car, the newest phone, the best iWatch, the best whatever, the nicest house, the nicest job, whatever, all these external things. And those are all distractions. Those are all things to keep us from finding our true power within ourselves and the true power of connecting with each other, because that's where our strength lies. And we are limitless. We are infinite, and we are divine. And that message is buried in this world of so many different distractions. And so by being kind to yourself and to others, you can really unlock your power, your true power. And if you're here for a reason. So thank you for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Hey, B. Patterson, welcome. Yeah, she's 17. And Frondelli says, she doesn't respond to that. She's like, I'm not a cat. What are you talking about? Right, Pumpkin? What do you think? Do you respond like a cat? Okay. Oh, hello there. Hi, Sebastian. Welcome. And BT Games, yeah. Oh, absolutely. And we are all connected to the divine. God loves all of us. Thank you so much for that message. I appreciate that, BMT Games. Yeah. God loves you. Yeah. That's what we're like because of God. But we're all one. We're all one, and we all have divinity within us, right? So, we're all connected. And I do thank God. And being grateful is a great way to start this process, because we can feel so much despair every day. We can look around at the world and say, oh my God, look at the politics and look at what's happening and look at the wars and the terrible things that are happening all around the world. And I mean, sometimes even this extreme weather can cause people a lot of hardship. But there's also so much goodness that, we just have to come into contact with it. And then by helping others, we feel better. So that's a gift. And also by being grateful for whatever we do have, even if it's something small, even if it's a challenge. Sometimes that challenge can teach us something. So yeah, so thank you so much. Yeah. So I think I'll let you guys go. I really appreciate you being here. And welcome to all the new viewers. My name is T. Waldron. This is Pumpkin. And, oh, hang on. I have to address this. Odin, Odin says, there is absolutely no such thing as justice or good people. Odin, you're hanging out in the wrong circles. I'm so sorry you feel that way. And it's easy to feel that way because we're so isolated, right? And we're so, in our own worlds. And hey, if we didn't want to in this world, we would never have to leave the house. But it's up to us to try to find our people, our people that are good and have the same goals that we have, if you have that goal. Yeah, let me see. Exactly. Thank you, Art. I agree with you. Yeah, the clowns on the left and the jokers on the right work together to sacrifice Jesus. Well, you know what? I do believe politics are a huge distraction, and that's meant to sort of numb us, because, some people get very much on one side and other people go on the other side, and then we're fighting. And over what? What does that do? The news, and I've said this before, is a product. So we tune into whatever one lines up with whatever we're believing, and that also numbs us and distracts us from doing anything. So I encourage each of you to figure out how you want to help one other person today. And it could be yourself. How you want to maybe read a book, or, turn the TV off an hour early, or don't watch the news right now about everything. And don't be so brainwashed, because it's very easy to do that. And if we don't have a strong moral compass and a strong knowledge, then we can easily get swept into this and the despair. And then what do we do when we feel hopeless? we either consume or destroy, or it's all negative stuff. So I encourage you to, you can get out of that, Odin. Yeah. There is evil and less evil. Well, you know what? There is some evil, but also there's some good. So I don't know. I don't know how you would find that. The only thing depressing about knowing the future and how the world ends is that absolutely nobody cares. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry you feel so desperate. That's I disagree with you. Come and hang out here for a while. We'll hopefully give you some different options to think. She is hiding because of the files, trying to pretend to be a YouTube streamer. Okay, Ari. I don't know what you're saying, but anywho, yeah. Oh, and the Epstein files are a distraction too. I mean, they're horrible, but also, what are you doing about it? If you're so appalled by them, and there are some appalling things apparently in them, what are you doing to change the world? How are we just not watching, okay, and looking at it and going, oh my God, did you see this one? Did you see that? Did you see this? Okay, all right, it's horrible stuff, absolutely. But what are you doing to change it? I'm trying to open up discussions, and hopefully people can use this platform as a means of strength and growth and knowledge. You know, I encourage you to see what you can do. When California goes, Yellowstone goes. So we mine the fault lines at the Salton Sea for lithium and subsidize unreg. Oh, yeah, Odin, I can't agree with you more. We have decimated the earth, and that you know, that needs to stop, because we don't respect the earth and all that she's provided for us. So, hey Jill, welcome back. Thank you so much. Good morning on this beautiful sunny day. Glad I caught you live. Thank you so much. Well, welcome. I'm glad you caught us live too. Yeah, it's not sunny here, let me tell you. It's snowing like a banshee. Like, it's beautiful. It's coming down nicely. Oh my goodness. It's a new world since my father was tortured to death and my identity was stolen. I'm so sorry. No, you did not deserve to be hunted and destroyed. You know, I just returned from a trauma conference, and I'm sorry that happened to you. Perhaps one thing that we found, and we talked about, we spoke for a week, all these different speakers and educators about healing from trauma, is finding someone who can witness you and listen to you and witness your pain and your story of what happened. So I don't know if you can find a survivor group or something, but please, you know, try to connect with somebody who can understand, or even a professional if you can, because you know, your story needs to be heard, and feel free to reach out privately if you need someone to listen, because that's terrible. I'm sorry. Hey, good afternoon from Dresden, Ontario, Canada. Good night, Munchie. Yeah, I should not be forced to live or die in hell with Elon's playable character society. No, you should. None of us should, you know. Hey, Michael Florian, welcome. Yeah, your favorite part about nurture is the birds and the bees. They play a most vital role, but unfortunately they're under constant attack from mirrored solar panels and inhumane EMF levels. Yeah, you know what, you're right. Nature, getting into nature is a beautiful way to heal. And it is very difficult with what we're doing with, you know, nature. You're not wrong, Odin. I mean, you have a lot of grievances, and I understand. But also it's not completely hopeless. Michael Florian says hello to you, Pumpkin. She said hello back. She didn't even read that, and she said it. He wrote down meow to you. Yeah, oh, she said meow to you again. She must like you. Yeah, regulating end in sight. Unfortunately, Americans blame heat with Jesus as Lord. Yeah, even the butterflies are going extinct. We are definitely in a time of change, and we do need to take some radical actions. But again, I encourage you, like, so in our area we have conservation clubs, and they go in the woods, and they you know, do various things to help the local flora and fauna. So, if you can take some action and align yourself with a group that's taking positive actions, number one, that'll help you heal from whatever you may be going through, because you're doing something, you're physically doing something. And then two, it could help you realize that there are good people out there who do want to help and do want to change and do want to make the world better. And not everybody is evil, even though that's who gets the spotlight, on the news and on TV. That's what we see a lot of, are the negative people, and it's not, that's not everybody. Yeah, Nikola Tesla, Rudolf Diesel were inventors of nylon. They were all destroyed as narcissists by narcissists. Yeah, Nikola Tesla was amazing. He was amazing. And then I started looking at another one. His name was Reich. I forget his first name, but he had a machine that could heal people. It did vibrations or something. So yeah, there's a lot of amazing inventors whose technology has been suppressed by people who want to make money and control us. So I don't disagree with you. It's just there are things you can do. I just don't want you to feel hopeless. Yeah. Yeah, they all thought everyone was ignorant and didn't know any better. And they helped the wrong people. Yeah, that's true. All right, take care, Michael Florian. You keep on doing what you do. I appreciate that. Some of my immediate family are scum, unfortunately, to the extent that they negatively affect my life. Oh, that's understandable. And when you start being on this journey of growth and self-discovery and loving yourself, like getting to know and love yourself, which took me 5 years, and I'm still working on it, because we're not taught that in this society. We're just taught to seek validation externally and, looking for that validation and not getting to know ourselves. And that's where our power lies. So that can be very, very difficult. And I had to do some pretty tough love. I overdid it at some point, but with some people in my life who I was really close to, and I had to say, look, I'm different now, and I need you to respect me, and this is what I'm doing. And nobody liked it because I used to be a pushover and a people pleaser. And then when I started doing this work of studying natural law and studying the hermetic principles, and really trying to embody them and find their strength and apply them to life, many people who used to take advantage of my kindness hated it. They said, wow, you're different. We like the old you. I said, well, this is who I am now. So if you want to respect me and work on an equal level, I'm down with that. And if not, I don't have room in my life for you. It's really hard. It's really hard when you start to change and you start to really be true to yourself. Not everybody's going to like it. So that's a great point, BC. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Yeah. Yeah. And you may have to see some of these people and interact with them, but also you can insulate yourself from them a little bit, and you can also create some boundaries, which is hard if you've never done that or if you've had a hard time doing that your whole life. But I've done it, and eventually, and I talk about this sometimes, like some of the people I say, you can't talk to me like that. And they're like, well, why not? We always used to talk to you like that. I'm like, because I'm different now. And some don't like it. So, yeah. Art. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, ignorance is love. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, I don't know. Too much internet. Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to go down the rabbit hole of despair. So yeah, I try to walk every day. When the weather's, as long as it's not icy out, I try to get outside for at least 10 minutes every day. 'Cause that does change your perspective. Thanks, Art. That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah. We need to get this country strong again. Colton Babs, I agree with you, but also, guess how we can do that? I think we're looking to align ourselves with one group or another group. If we could all be strong within ourselves and do what's right and be kind to each other and help each other out, I think that's the secret way we can be strong, because otherwise we're completely divided and spending all of our energy fighting each other. And, you know, that makes us weak, that an external enemy from wherever can come in and just take us. If we're so busy using all of our energy fighting each other, if we can start to learn to, hey, you're different, you believe different things than I believe, but I still respect you. You're still a human being. You're still an American or whatever, you know? That'll be, I didn't expect to go here today, but that would be our strength. If we can accept our differences and still respect each other. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Wax. All right, I hope, welcome. Good to see you. All right. So, yeah, so I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I just wanted to give you something to think about. Do something first for yourself, you know, whether you get outside. I think that's Art had a good idea. Get outside, get some fresh air. Make decisions based in love rather than fear, you know, and maybe, you know, be kind to somebody in your life, whether you know them or maybe even a stranger. You know, if you're driving, let somebody get in ahead of you. And it used to bother me when they didn't like wave thank you back, but you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. And when you can say, you know what, their response is none of my business. What you think of me is none of my business. Then you're starting to really understand and feel the self-love. And when you can do that, you're limitless. You're powerful and you're infinite. So, yeah. Yes. That is so. Yeah, this is coffee. I do also have tea here. I've got tea here, but no milk in it. This is a tangerine tea. And I love the yogi tea. It says, use your head to live with your heart. So I like that. Cheers. That's delicious. Oh, that's good. It's a yogi tangerine tea. Yeah, thanks for asking, BC. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love tea. I've got a whole drawer. Someday I'll do what do you call that? A tour of my tea drawer. I've got probably like 15 different flavors because I love tea. You Brits had it right about the awesomeness of tea. Yeah, B. Patterson, what gives America the right? Oh, we have no right to bully the world. And it's I disagree with all the things, not all the things, but many of the things we've done and are doing. And many of the things are unacceptable. I don't know enough about all of the things that we've done to really get into a deep comment about that, but I do apologize because I'm an American and I don't agree with going into different countries and, you know, as you say, being a bully. You know, so I think many Americans don't agree with what our leaders are doing. And many Americans didn't vote for these particular leaders. So it's not good. You know, I don't know what else to say about certain things. So yeah, B. Patterson, I'm sorry. Yeah, Art, you get the Medal of Honor. You shoveled and snow plowed many other people's driveways. That is something kind to do for your neighbors. And you know, you didn't have to do that. You were exhausted and you were out there shoveling for hours and hours and snow blowing and helping people out. And that's beautiful. You're making your own corner of the world, creating a little community right in your neighborhood. And we can all do that. We can all do that, you know? So well done. Hey, good evening. Oh, from Malaysia. Welcome, James. Yeah, this is a coffee. It's a caramel macchiato flavored coffee with a little protein shake in it. Cheers. Cheers from Malaysia. Oh, you're in Ireland. Yeah. We put milk in tea in Ireland. Eastern Europeans here seem to love flavored tea, though. They seem to think tea with milk is disgusting. Well, I'm not a fan of that either. But I wouldn't say it's disgusting. It's just not my flavor. I just like plain tea. And I sometimes reuse the bag a little just to get the most out of it. So... Let's see, conservative Denker. What Central American country's name means black water when translated from Spanish? Huh. I don't know. That's a great question, conservative Denker. Oh, Nicaragua, right? Just a guess. Art Gottlieb, America doesn't need to be taken advantage of by the world either. That's true. We have to, we have to protect ourselves too. So very true. Nicaragua, there it is. Thank you. Yeah, I know what you meant without the milk. You know what? Whatever makes you happy. If some tea with a little milk makes you happy, go for it. I do like, though, the coffee with the protein shake, because then I try to do time restricted eating. So then I don't have to eat my solid food until a little later in the day. It satisfies my morning. I wake up and come back from the gym and I'm like, I want to eat something. So this helps stave off the ravenous hunger for a little while longer. Yeah. Boofin. The best way to have morning tea is with Pop Rocks around the rim. 9 out of 10 leaves. That's so funny. That's like a margarita. A margarita tea. There you go. Darth Beaver. Yeah. Oh, okay. How do I make tea? Are you serious? Darth Beaver? Okay. Well, I will show you. Let's see. I'm not going to, you know what? I'll do a tour another day because my kitchen's sort of a mess. I'm going to wrap it up. Anyway, I do the hot water, put the tea bag in, let it sit for 6 to 8 minutes, and then that's it. Anyway, I hope that helps. I'm going to read the rest of these and wrap it up. Okay. And gaming. Mining. America needs to reindustrialize all the facets of industry. Wow. Well, that's a very all caps comment, but we do need to update a lot of things. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, shoot. Let's see. I hit the wrong button. Yeah. Boofing who? Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm glad. Yes, please. Okay. I'm not sure what that was too. Oh my God. Cappuccino is so delicious. You know it. Oh, ciao, d'Italia. Porca Madonna. Porta Madonna City. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay, Pumpkin, can you come up here so we can say goodbye to everybody? Come on. Hurry. Okay, she's not coming up. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys so much. This was a fun chat. And I hope you all have a great day. And you can all do something in your corner of the world. Veneto. Che bella. I took my kids to Capri, and we were in Italy. We went to Rome, Capri, and where else? Oh, Florence. Yeah, that was so amazing. It was such a beautiful, beautiful, magical trip. And your country, we love it. Yeah. Oh, prego. Okay, so I hope you all have a great day. I'm gonna get going because we got to get ready to shovel. The snow is still coming down out there. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can get the cat to say goodbye. I hope you have a beautiful day from myself to yourself. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Thanks, Dr. M. Have a blessed day too. Bye, Jill. Great to see you. Take care, everybody. Bye, Pumpkin. Okay, Pumpkin, say goodbye. Take care. Thank you. And thanks, Imran. Great job. Bye. Enjoy your tea, BC.